Hello everyone, I'm here once again. My name is Rajesh Minocha. I'm the founder of Financial Radiance. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here to talk about one of my favorite topics that's related to the credit cards. I've spoken about it a lot in the past, and I'm here yet again to speak about it because it really pains me when I see a lot of people having balances on their credit cards and they're not making the full payment, and then they keep talking about saving some money here and there, but they don't realize the big leakage which they have in their investments, in their planning for investments by having the credit card outstandings. So their financial planning gets really impacted. It really pains me. So I'm here to talk about what are the different ways in terms of making the credit card payments. Now, you may have struggled for making your payments for the credit cards, but what is it that you can do? So I'm going to talk about 10 ways in which we can make the credit card bill payment right up to the entire amount and not keeping even a single rupee as outstanding, because the moment you have even 1 rupee as outstanding, you will not get any interest-free credit and you'll get charged for the entire amount, including your fresh purchases from day one. The interest will get charged, which is as high as 3 to 4% per month. So the first important tip, which I would say, the way in which we can make the credit card payment is by redeeming your investments. Yes, if there is outstanding on your credit card, you should redeem your investments and first make your outstanding there zero, and only then create your investment. Another aspect which we can look at, the second point, that is making the payment over 5 to 6 months. You may not have so much investments and you have run into a credit card bill outstanding. So what you do in such cases, then you decide the time period by when you will make the payment, and instead of just targeting to make payment for the minimum, you decide that okay, I'm going to clear this bill say in 4 months or in 6 months. Include the interest also, what they will charge in the future months in that calculation, and then make the payments on a regular basis. Third thing which can be done is by opting for the EMI which the banks provide. I don't really recommend that, but if there aren't many options available, then you may want to get them to convert your entire outstanding into an EMI, which will make it much lighter on your pocket, and then you can go ahead and make the payment. Fourth way in which it can be done is by asking for money for loan from your close friends or your relatives. While you may find it difficult to ask money, but sometimes what happens is if we are truthful, then people do understand and they might want to offer help to you. You may want to pay some interest for that as well, but in a lot of cases they may really refuse the interest because they want to take the good in you and they want to actually make you out of your debt, and they may just want to help you out in terms of not taking any other money other than, of course, return of this principal, which you must do it at the time which you have already committed, and then in future also help them either on financial basis or non-financial. So that is one way in which certainly we can look at repaying our entire credit card outstanding. Point number 5 is opting for a personal loan from the bank, because a personal loan will certainly be cheaper than the interest you're paying on the credit card, because at times you may not be really comfortable in getting help from your friends and from relatives. So then approaching the bank and opting for a personal loan is a better choice. But you're not then paying off the debt, but you are essentially transferring the debt from a higher interest to a lower interest. The debt still remains. Sixth way, what you can look at is basically talking to your credit card company and renegotiating the terms there of the loan. It may so happen that the reason is pretty genuine, which could be either a loss of job or that there could really be some financial emergencies, and the bank may understand and they may want to restructure your debt. Point number 7, if you have a lot of credit cards with you, then you put them in the descending order of the interest rate getting charged for each of your loans, and basically first look at paying off the most expensive loan first and then moving on to the next one until the time you have repaid all of them. Point number 8 is relating to knowing your billing cycle, because if you are planning to do a big purchase, then you may really want to make that purchase in the beginning of the billing cycle so that you get the interest-free credit for a longer duration. We also have people taking the advantage of balance transfers, and I know people showing off that how they are not paying any interest by transferring the credit card debt from one bank to another bank, and then they shift to the third bank, and then they continue doing that thinking that they have done a very fantastic job. But bear in mind that that can also impact your credit score, and that can be a negative barrier on your history. I certainly don't recommend this, but in the short duration, if you need to just get over your temporary problems, then doing balance transfer once or possibly twice is still fine, but we should certainly not do it regularly. The final suggestion which I would like to make is that you consider opting for an automatic payment facility on your credit card. What I'm suggesting is that that your income, your salary, you get it on a particular date. So perhaps very soon after that, there is an automatic debit which happens of the entire outstanding amount, and that just goes away from your bank account right in the beginning, so that whatever is remaining is the money which is there available with you for all your other expenses, for your wants, and also for your needs. So that way you are not really paying such a high interest on your credit cards. So thanks a lot for listening to me. I hope this was all useful. If you like my channel, then do subscribe to it. Thank you very much. Bye.